Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. These video clips show horses being shocked at the 2019 Pendleton Roundup in Pendleton, Oregon. This is the device being used to shock the horses. The Hot-Shot Power Mite delivers approximately 5,000 volts of painful static electricity and is designed to be used very sparingly on hogs and cattle in actual livestock operations. The manufacturer has stated for decades that the Hot-Shot should never be used on horses and should not be used in any capacity in a rodeo. Nevertheless, the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association has declared that the Hot-Shot will be used on horses who refuse to buck. But look, none of these horses are refusing. So this violates even the PRCA's ridiculous rules. Shark's documentation of horses shocked at the Pendleton Rodeo goes back a long ways. Here's an iconic photo of stock contractor Ike Sankey shocking a horse a decade ago. The Pendleton Rodeo has a long history of cruelty, suffering, and death. Rodeo humane rules generally are little more than public relations lies. These unenforced rules give cover to unethical corporate sponsors such as Coca-Cola, Coors, and Pacific Power, who knowingly sponsor this indefensible cruelty. The rodeo industry is little more than organized crime. Rodeo's systematic cruelty rates with bullfights, dogfights, and cockfights. If you think that Pendleton is worse than other rodeos, consider that 7 times Pendleton has been voted the PRCA's Large Outdoor Rodeo of the Year. This abuse is what rodeo fans want. The injuries and deaths aren't unfortunate accidents. They're the icing on the proverbial cake for these sadistic, demented people. If you care about animals or just common decency, please don't go to rodeos and please do not do business with unethical corporate sponsors such as Coca-Cola, Coors, and Pacific Power. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. Before we go, we're adding this message to each video that exposes a PRCA-sanctioned rodeo. And because the PRCA is the largest rodeo association, that's most of them. We have on numerous occasions tried to bring specific concerns and allegations of abuse to George Taylor, the commissioner of the PRCA. These include the brutal abuse of steer busting, the disappearing of injured rodeo animals, the shocking of rodeo animals, and other cruelty. The concerns and allegations are founded on decades of video documentation and in some cases on official government records, all of which we have placed in the public domain for all to see. That Commissioner Taylor will not respond to the evidence leads to just one conclusion, that Mr. Taylor understands that the weight of the evidence is overwhelming and that there is no defense for the abuse, and most disturbingly, that Mr. Taylor, his administration, and the PRCA generally has absolutely no intention to change a thing. We find Mr. Taylor's determined indifference to be repulsive, no honor or dignity whatsoever. Corporate sponsors, supporters in the media, and of course those in the stands share in the cruelty, corruption, and cowardice. Mr. Taylor, you have a standing invitation to come out of your hole, step into the light, and man up. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. You can subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. To support Shark directly and gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.